Alrighty, folks. Today, we're going to be talking about the latest news.
Show them the TikToks, Ben.
We're going to be talking about the news coming out of...
Ben, show them the TikToks. They want to see the TikToks, Ben.
I have much
TikToks.
more important things to be talking about, Joe.
Show the TikToks.
There's a lot we have to get through today,
TikToks, Ben.
and not
Show
very
the
much time to do it.
TikToks.
If you could just let me do my job,
TikToks.
we can all learn something today instead of wasting
ticky, tock,
everyone's
talks.
valuable time watching internet
Show
garbage.
ticky, talks.
Like I was saying, folks, today we're going to be talking
Show
about
them.
all the latest news
Show them
coming out of...
ticky, talks.
Fine. All right. Here's a bunch of stupid TikToks. So stupid Joe Biden can rot his stupid brain.
Me want TikTok, you talk talkies.
Okay, first of all, I totally miss typewriters. Typewriters were great. My mom had a typewriter when I was a kid. That's where I wrote, like, my first short stories, was on her typewriter. They're awesome.
Name your favorite Kardashian. Who do you like?
Kardashian? What's mean Kardashian?
You know the Kardashians even better.
I don't know.
You don't know them.
Is that English?
That's English.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
That's a dude living a happy life. He doesn't know who the Kardashians are. Why is this person filming? Go downstairs and stop the baby. No.
Oh
There
my
it is.
god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
His reaction, is that staged? I feel like it's staged. What is Dad doing right there? What is so absorbing about the phone?
You said you'd prefer a guy who does self-defense using other methods. Are we talking like with his fist?
Not like that. I just mean like I think a gun is a bit extreme. I personally would prefer a different, I don't know.
Another monkeys! What the f? I want a gun!
There's 5 home invaders. All of them don't have weapons. They're ready to throw down with their fists against your husband. Would you prefer he has his hands or a gun?
Hands.
You don't want... He's gonna
I don't
get
want
the
them dying
He's
if
gonna
they're
get the
just into
kicked
my
out of him.
house.
What if after they kill him, they want to you? Wouldn't you want him to have a gun in that instance?
Whoa, I didn't think they were gonna kill him.
Don't marry a woman who doesn't want you to be able to defend yourself with a gun if 5 people break into your house.
She does these things that she thinks are progressive. I think are f***ed up. Like she was like, oh, I donate money to this charity every month that helps women of color get abortions. And I was like, that's f***ing evil. She's like, no, it's progressive. I'm like, you're paying black people not to have children. That's because I think if the KKK found out about that, they'd be like, can we do that?
Well, that was actually Margaret Sanger's program, guys. I mean, that's how Planned Parenthood got started.
I do the exact same now as I did when I was 21 in 1975. I play with ideas. I go, this is funny. I want to talk about the stickers on the back of the minivan. Every second of my existence, I'm thinking, could I do something with that?
That to me sounds torturous.
It is. But you know what? Your blessing in life is when you find the torture you're comfortable with.
I can't
and that's
argue
marriage,
with that.
it's kids, it's work, it's exercise. Find the torture you're comfortable with, and you'll do well.
That is not untrue. That's actually pretty correct.
Do I think women should guard the White House? No. It's not sexist to say that women can't do big physical labor things as good as giant men can. As a matter of fact, my favorite people are all female. I have a wife and I have 3 daughters. They're my favorite people in the world. But I could beat the out of all of them.
The fact that this has even become remotely controversial is because every movie you see has like a 100-pound woman beating up 300-pound men, which is not true at all.
Mental breakdown, menstruation, menopause, and meningitis. All women's issues, and they all start with, that's right, men. So therefore, men are the cause of all issues.
What?
How many cents are in $1?
Good lord.
Cents are $1? Yeah. 1, 5, 10, 20, 30, 20. You know what country we gained our independence from?
Mexico, right? No, that's so wrong.
Do you know what year the U.S. was founded?
1827.
Do you know who the current vice president is?
Nah, no, I don't pay attention to that.
Do you have a guess? Who do you think it is?
Me.
You're the vice president?
Yeah.
I mean, that lady would be a better vice president than Kamala Harris.
Man, this 555 deal's really popular. Mr. Trump, here you go. 3 medium pizzas, $5 each.
I'll counter that offer with an even better one. You give me those 3 pizzas, only I'll give you just $5 apiece.
Okay.
Still got it, Donald.
Call now and get 3 or more medium one-topping pizzas for just $5 each.
Nothing has changed. Nothing. And he might be president again. Folks, as you might know, we are all fans of our friends over at Genucel. I've been using Genucel products since like 2013. So they used to advertise on this local radio show that I did back in LA. And then even after I wasn't doing that show anymore, members of my family just kept using Genucel products. My mom, my wife, and it's not just my family. Ella from Rockford says, I have both age and acne spots, and this stuff is actually fading both of them. This serum is worth every penny. Ella is raving about that famous dark spot corrector from Genucel. It's a must-have after months of record heat and humidity. Sunspots, brown spots, discoloration, even red inflamed patches, all will disappear in front of your very eyes. Here is the Genucel Amazing Guarantee. You will see results on day 1 or your money back, so it's risk-free. Take advantage of Genucel's most popular package, which now includes that dark spot corrector, plus the classic Genucel bags and puffiness treatments and immediate effects, all at about 70% off, so you can try the best skincare in the world for yourself, completely risk-free. It's simple. Just go to Genucel.com/Shapiro. Start looking years, even decades younger tomorrow. Say goodbye to dark and liver spots, bags and puffiness under the eyes, crow's feet at Genucel.com/Shapiro. That's Genucel.com/Shapiro. Go check them out right now. GENUCEL.com/Shapiro. That's a cute kid.
Joe Biden's giving this place $44 million. Woo! $44 million is a lot of money. What do you guys need?
Cheaper food, cheaper gas. For them to clean up the drugs off the street, help with the police so that we could get it more safer out here.
Well, sorry. He's spending it all on an electric bus charging station.
You serious? And what that supposed to do?
Oh, man. You guys all voted for this.
I didn't do shit. I didn't do this.
You voted for this, undoubtedly.
Purpose in life isn't to be happy no more. That's what my purpose used to be, which is such a aim in life. My aim in life, in totality, my whole purpose for existing in life was to be happy. And that's not my purpose anymore.
And now?
Yeah, my purpose now is to be useful. And so it doesn't make me useful to my wife to shame spiral on some like it makes me useful to my wife to show up for my wife and be stable for my wife when we take our kid to the children's hospital and she's tripping. And I happen to have a relationship with God that centers me at this point where I can be in an environment like that and be able to hold it down in that environment. So that's what my amends looks like today.
Good for him. Good for him. Also note, if you add the Interstellar score to anything, it becomes epic.
If you flipped far enough, you could have had the shock of your life. Michael Jackson was on Face the Nation. This appeared to be a living version of the international pop star that news reports claim died of a drug OD more than a dozen years ago. And yet, despite those claims, there he was, fully, undeniably Michael Jackson, talking on television. How can that be? We can only show you what we saw. Here it is.
There's nothing more important for us to do than protect our Constitution and our democracy.
See? Michael Jackson. That was him.
It's very funny. That's the best of Tucker.
In the news, Joe Biden off his bike couldn't fall. Dude can't ride a bike that good. Get him off the bike. Get that man off of the bike. Y'all know he's a senior citizen, man. And that's as much citizen as you can get. That dude's hanging out right there on the Lord's doorstep, dude. If the Lord had a ring cam, you would see Joe Biden's on that thing. And y'all putting him on a bike. You don't put that man on a damn bike. And if you do, put him in that little seat in the back and let somebody tough out there drive him around.
She's like, yeah, okay. He's not looking anymore. God, this one. Can you believe this guy?
As a liberal woman, it is really hard to find a man who is willing to play the more traditional masculine role in the relationship in today's day and age, who is not a conservative. A man who wants to pay on the first date, who wants to open your door, who has that want and desire to take care of you and to provide. who was not a conservative. And most of the men that I've dated who do have that more natural provider masculinity about them are normally conservative. So I don't really know what to do because I don't want to compromise my morals and values just to find a man. But am I asking to have my cake and eat it too?
Correct! Sorry to break it to you. Gotta date conservatives. You wanna date a man? Date a conservative. You wanna date a soy boy? All the liberals are out there for you.
I would easily argue when the president speaks, people listen and want to hear what he has to say.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was in the foothills of the Himalayas with Xi Jinping.
America can be defined in a single ranga-visible word. Which about the gas? I have spoken.
Don't call me that name.
Why?
He called me a Democrat.
That is very insulting. I agree with the child.
We actually don't need it.
What do you mean that we don't need gravity?
What if it was never invented?
Invented by who?
Sir Isaac Newton.
Isaac Newton created gravity?
Whoever created gravity, someone did, but we don't actually need it.
There was,
like,
a time there was a time on Earth before gravity existed?
Yes. Who created gravity, babe? Dan?
It was Isaac Newton, you're right.
Weirdos saying weird things and being wrong about them.
Women's sports are highly competitive, often can compete with men at the same level and win.
What sports?
Like a woman playing against a man tennis player.
In 1998, Serena and Venus Williams did exactly that. Or tried to. They challenged any professional male player to a match as long as they were outside of the top 200. The challenge was accepted by Karsten Brosch, who was ranked 203rd in the world. And the match was a close one. He beat Serena 6-1 and Venus 6-2.
It's a completely different sport. The men are a lot faster. I love to play women's tennis. I only want to play girls because I don't want to be embarrassed.
Yes, that is a true story. And it is amazing that we all have to pretend that this is not the case. It's clearly the case. Come on.
You're looking for something?
Look, if I'm looking for a specific tool to precisely target areas of my home to get my house in order, the first thing I'd want to do is examine the various substructures of the foundation of the home so that I can lay a certain framework around which I can organize my priorities in a hierarchical substructure as well. So
you need like wood and pipes and nails?
Yes.
Okay, well, you want cement too to make the house with bricks?
Ha! Well, 98% of bricklayers are men. You want to equalize that?
No, sir.
What about prison? It's about 98% male. Should we equalize that?
No prison, sir. You need to go inside.
You're making an assumption that the society is organized around a tyrannical patriarchy. There's no evidence for that at all.
That's a really, really good Jordan impersonation. And also, I've been to Home Depot, and it's kind of like that.
He wouldn't stop barking, and I don't know what happened, but listen to him. I can't get him to stop, dude. I'm going insane, dude. Please, you have to come home, bro. You have to come home. I can't do this. I don't want to take care of your dog anymore, man.